PicoPros.com, and today we're looking at one of the latest products from Optoma, which is the PK320. They showed this at CES this year, just a few months ago, and the 320 retails for about $459 US, give or take, and really is a much upgraded version of the original PK301 that we reviewed about a year and a half ago. So the PK320 offers the same WVGA resolution of the original, which is 854 by 480. This one, however, puts out up to 100 ANSI lumens of output when in wall charger mode. Off the battery, it's been bumped up to 25 lumens, which is very serviceable for a battery-powered Pico projector. Like the original, it has the same shape and overall look to it, as well as many of the inputs. They've upgraded and refreshed the look a little bit to make it a little bit more modern looking and consistent with the other products, the color scheme, that kind of thing. The menu buttons are very similar to, say, the other Optoma products, such as the ML300, that kind of thing. So all in all, looks like a nice refresh to the original. On the front of the device, we have the lens for focusing, obviously. Has a really nice feel to it. Feels like you could get really sharp control over the focus. On the back is where all the inputs are. The universal I/O for connecting to VGA cable, that kind of thing. Mini HDMI for hooking up to laptops and whatnot. DC input for the wall charger, of course. AV input for composite video for digital cameras, that kind of thing. Audio out for headphones or external speakers. It does offer a 1-watt internal speaker as well. And the micro USB slot for transferring files. On the side of the device here is actually where a micro USB slot is, expandable up to 32 gigabytes. So you can actually store all your content onto a micro USB card, for example, carry it with you, give a presentation, watch videos, share photos, without having to connect to any host device. So that's really nice. That's a great feature of this product. On the bottom of the device, the PK320, is a tripod mount, which most Pico projectors are offering these days. Not all, but most. And at this point, is almost an essential feature of any Pico projector. Also, if we open up the battery door, we can see that there is a cell phone size battery. Very standard size cell phone battery. This one is rated at, I believe, 1410 milliamp hours. So that'll give you a runtime of about 90 minutes. So you can watch most or many full-length movies, theoretically, on a single charge. Again, if you plug it into the wall, you could get, obviously, infinite runtime and bump it up to the full 100 ANSI lumen output. So it's really nice. So again, 854 by 480 DLP chipset, LED illumination, up to 100 ANSI lumens for about $459 US from what I'm seeing. So it looks really nice. Also inside the Optoma packaging, is, as you can see here, is obviously a quick start guide in different languages. Comes with a small remote control, so you can actually flip through your photos or videos, obviously remotely, or give a presentation, flip through slides. So that's really nice. We have composite video cable again that hooks up to that port on the back of the device. We have a VGA cable, hooks up through the universal I/O slot that we showed you. Here is the full USB to micro USB connector for transferring files to the device. And obviously the wall adapter, the AC adapter for charging the device as well as running off of wall power. So all in all, it comes with all the necessary cables to get started with most things. It does not come with an HDMI cable. That is an optional accessory for the device, which is actually what we'll be using today to project content from a laptop computer. One last thing that it is provided with is a small velveteen pouch, basically the exact same one as the original PK301. So we'll come back in a few minutes and show you the projection quality of the PK320 from Optoma, again retailing for about $459 US. Hi again, this is Paul with PicoPros.com, again looking at the PK320 from Optoma, and we're in a low lit room and we're actually running off the battery right now, so it's putting out about 25 lumens, and I'm going to show you some video and photo quality of the PK320. First things first, here's the menu, again in the lower lumen mode of 25 running off the battery. And it's very simple. I mean, we have, you could choose video source from the internal memory or an SD slot, music, photos, office documents, or setup. We're set up basically on the factory settings of the device as we do with all our reviews. And then input. I have it hooked up through the mini HDMI port to a laptop computer. So I'm going to select input, and then it'll ask you where you're feeding from, and in our case, HDMI. So immediately it's going to mirror what's on the laptop. So here you go, and I have it actually navigated through my browser to the Optoma website, specifically on the PK320. So quickly, I'm actually going to connect the DC input so that we can see it in the brightest mode. But you can see it's definitely very viewable at about 45 inches diagonal. Looks pretty good. So here we go, we simply hook it up to the DC input, and it's going to refresh, and there we go, we're in bright mode. And we can see that it looks all the more crisp and clean, the image. And you can potentially hear the fan turn on as soon as you plug it in. Again, this is putting out 100 ANSI lumens in wall charger mode. I'm just going to make sure that the focus is as good as it can be. And you can see the colors are very saturated. The reds are a little blotchy because they're somewhat oversaturated. You could probably dial that down a bit through some of the settings, but again, we're doing factory settings as we always do with our reviews. Text readability here on the website looks pretty good. These are small fonts on the website, maybe 12-point font or so, and they look pretty good. Definitely readable as far as a laptop companion. Again, we're connected through an HDMI port to a laptop and projecting anywhere between at least 45-inch, if not 50-inch image in widescreen mode. So it looks really good. I can actually pick it up and pull it back to create a bigger image. And you can see, you know, here we're at about 6.5 to 7 feet, and still looks very bright, very readable, and did not lose much, if any, focus. So that's a good sign. Let me fix this. Okay, so that's the PK320 website. If you're interested in details, we'll include them all on the review, as well as check out Optoma's website. Right now I'm actually going to show you some photos. Let's open up some colorful photos of space. I'm going to do a space theme today. So this photo itself, there you go. I mean, this is from the Hubble telescope, and looks pretty cool. I mean, again, the colors are a little oversaturated, which is the case with most Pico projectors, because they're really targeting vibrant, vibrant video. So that's really, how they tailor the colors, generally speaking. But it looks really nice. Let's go back and check another photo. Check this one out. So that's pretty cool. Here's an interesting one. Wow, that's pretty cool. So this is Saturn, obviously. Maybe not so obviously. Check a few more photos out. I mean, in general, just pulling through these galleries, you can see that colors are really nice. Definitely something you can navigate or use as a laptop companion. And again, you can preload presentations, photos, images, videos onto the SD card or internal memory, and just bring it anywhere with you without having to rely on a laptop computer. So really nice feature of the PK320. Here's one more photo I'll show you. So you can see really nice blues and greens here. The orange is nice. Really nice stuff. Looks really good. My only, I don't want to say complaint, but the only thing is that the colors are a little oversaturated. And so here's a video that we're going to show. Again, hooked up to HDMI port. Internal speaker 1 watt. Definitely loud. On the loudest setting, it definitely distorts. But for a 1 watt speaker, it sounds not bad. It's flat, but loud enough to overcome the fan noise. Try moving ahead on the video. So this is quite nice, the PK320. And now my browser is thinking. So really this is a fantastic little projector. Again, it retails for about $459 US, so it's a little expensive if I'm being honest. But looks to be a really great product. Again, Optoma's putting out some fantastic products. Let me go back to their website. Just turn on the lights as well. So you can see even in the high lighting environment, obviously it's not as sharp as with the lights off, but definitely viewable in wall charger mode. Again, at about 45 inches or so. Looks really good. Just for the heck of it, let's unplug the wall charger. And so in battery mode, 25 lumens, and this is very bright environment. It's a bit washed out at, basically 45 inch diagonal. If I was to move it in and create a, 24 to 30 inch image, definitely readable and all that. So it really depends on the lighting environment, what you plan to use it for. Flexibility is really what it's all about here with the PK320 from Optoma. Again, a really nice compact unit, 90 minutes of runtime, $459 US, WVGA resolution, which is 854 by 480. It's a DLP chipset, so it's really good image quality. It puts out, again, 180 lumens in wall charger mode, 25 off the battery, 90-minute runtime. Has a range of video inputs, as you can see, as we've shown you. Can connect to just about anything you can think of. And really no huge complaints about it. Little oversaturated on the colors and maybe a little on the expensive side, but it's really a fantastic looking product. It performs quite well. It has, again, any kind of feature you'd ever need, including the SD memory card slot for preloading files. So I definitely recommend checking this unit out. Definitely outperforms the original PK301 in terms of the flexibility of having higher lumen output. So be sure to check out our full review on picopros.com. We'll post all our comments on there as well as these videos, obviously. And let us know what you think about this device in the comments section on the article, as well as on the videos as well on YouTube. Again, you can find us on Facebook, on YouTube, Twitter, and obviously through picopros.com. So email us if you have questions about the PK320 or any Pico projector. This looks to stack up quite well against the competition in the battery-powered and wall-powered or the flexibility of having either one. It really stacks up well against the competition because it does offer that flexibility. So we'll leave it there. Again, let us know what you think of the PK320 from Optoma. This is Paul with PicoPros.com, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.